I think we can start, Ayanika.
Hi everyone. Good evening. Myself Ayanika. I'm having 8 years of experience in ServiceNow, and I started my journey as a ServiceNow developer in admin, and then gradually I moved to ServiceNow CMDB and ITOM specialist. So I have taken more than 100 batches in ITSM, and in ITOM I have taken more than 50 batches, and that includes corporate training and freelancing training both. So this particular session is about ServiceNow development training. Um, right now I'm working in an MNC as a ServiceNow implementation specialist. That's all from my side. So let's start with the introduction, and then I want to know what all you guys are expecting from this training, and then I will show the course curriculum. Yeah, that's all. So let's start with Yashwant. Can I have your introduction and may I know what is your expectations from this training? So that would help me. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. My name is Aswat. I'm having 3 years of experience in industry. Right now, I'm looking for an opportunity regarding ServiceNow developer positions. I know ServiceNow ideation, but I want to know more about real time scenarios and all. So that's why I joined the class.
Okay, so this training would be mostly scripting specific. So you would be doing intensive scripting. Okay. Um, Harika?
Hi, so this is Harika. I have 4+ years of experience in service now in ITSM module. So actually, I have joined this meeting through one of my friend. So I'm not sure like which is going to go, which module was going in this classes.
So basically, this is development training. We would be taking care of the scripting classes, basics of the JavaScript and all the scripting things I will cover up. I mean, there are multiple topics where we do the scripting in the service now. This is admin and development training. And mostly the admin topic, suppose if I'm talking about emails and notifications. So emails and notification will topic, but I would cover up here the email scripts, the mail scripts that we do, that is the customized mail that we do. All the components here that I will discuss will be intensive scripting specific and real-time use cases. Because whatever I have worked for in the ITSM and the custom application specialist, same thing, all the use cases I will apply here. So that uh, agenda of this session is you should get around 3 to 8 years of experience, working skill experience at least.
Oh, nice to hear. May I know your name?
Ayanika.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Uh, Ashok.
Yes, yeah. Hi everyone. I have around 6+ years of experience in the service platform. I'm expecting the main thing about the scripting part. Is there any shortcuts or any easy to way to work upon that? So that's the main agenda and expectation. That's it.
See, there are no shortcuts, but yes,
Like we have
I
alternative ways. Just I'm looking for alternative ways.
see, for ServiceNow, if you want to survive in any of the module, you should know scripting because in future we are getting agentic AIs, and to train AI also in future, scripting will be required. So it is something which one should know. Secondly, my experience, I am more, I have experience in training to non-IT person to ServiceNow. More specifically, some people who are coming from civil or mechanical, those who don't have experience in coding, I have specialization in that. So, see, I train because my previous background is I'm coming from someone who used to train CC++ to 11th or 12th students or college students at that time. So I explain scripting line to line, what I mean to say. So I will build up your logical bend of mind. Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
Here, mostly we do 3 to 4 lines of code, except integration script, REST API instigation or script include where we write multiple lines. But most of the use cases that you will do, we will use 3 to 4 lines of code. But most important thing that is required here is logical bend of mind. You should understand the use case, and likewise, you have to apply the scripting knowledge.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good
Okay.
to hear. Yeah, thanks for the clarification. Yeah.
Okay. Akash. Okay. Abhishek. Sorry, Abhilash Shetty.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, so actually I'm totally new in like ServiceNow. I don't have that much knowledge on ServiceNow, but I want to be explore on the ServiceNow. So I want to learn the ServiceNow and basically like scripting part, how it will be working as a flow designer and all those things. Yeah.
May I know your name because I cannot see who is speaking?
Akash,
Okay, Akash. Yeah, I will cover up flow design and other things.
yeah. And can you share it later, like the
Yeah.
course curriculum also?
Yes, yes. At the end, I will share with you. Don't worry. Okay. Shoaib.
Yeah, hi. So I have a 3 years of experience in service now. Currently, I'm working in support project. So I just want to learn scripting to move into development part. That's all from my side.
Okay. Preeti.
Hi everyone. Basically, I'm pretty new to service now. I'm undergoing the training which is happening in the other end because we actually service now too. But then I have clear experience with coding, but I'm not sure like we will be able to start with scripting at this point of time because I'm a archer person. So just got introduced to service now a little bit. So maybe you can suggest like is it the right time to start scripting or because very new to all these.
Okay, because I have started one course, that is the admin and development course. So most of the things here in ServiceNow, that is, mm, you can say 20% admin and 80% development. Okay, so you can start the same course you all will be enrolled in. So if you are confirming, so uh, you can start with admin. So I'm taking everything from scratch. So you can join. I will cover up everything. I will share the course curriculum at the end.
So is
Mhm.
it only ITSM modules or it will be covering risk management, BCM, and any module or how it is? Like, what will be the scope during the
I will share the course curriculum, then I will answer your question. That will be more better. Okay. Imran Malik.
Yeah, hi, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm a solution architect in Saudi Telecom, and I work out from Saudi. Uh, I've been with Archer ARM for so many years, and now I also support other GRC solutions for my enterprise. Since ServiceNow is a new entry in our company that they want to go for it for ITSM, for threat monitoring, for GRC as well. So I'm just trying to understand from a technical point of view and know how flexible it is and what are the differentiating factors with the knowledge, little knowledge I have. I used to do extensive coding in my previous days. I have nearly 22 years of experience. Now I am into kind of product mapping and analysis to give the enterprise, best insights and help them to get the right tool into the list. So this is what I'm looking for. So I'm also interested in coding. I want to see what exactly it's going to add value, especially on stuff like, for example, ARM, they say that they cannot do this ABCD, but ServiceNow is saying, yes, they can do this ABCD. So I want to see the differentiating factor, how this coding is adding that custom layer without complexity that can add value to the business in the longer run for the end users as well as for the developers. Thank you.
Thank you. So basically, ServiceNow, the course that I am introducing, it is a fundamental course. Anyone who is new, who want to start his journey, his or her journey in ServiceNow, has to go through this particular course. This is admin and developer development specific course. So as you have,
Okay.
few topics, two topics have been covered till now, which is admin related, sorry, admin related topics. That is how to create user, how to create tables like that. After that, everything will be development. I am sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes. So you mean to say this course has already started? Because I am joining for the first time based on the invite I had.
So regarding this, what I will do, whatever the classes, because two classes have been done. User, you
Mm-hmm.
can see tool introduction and user management. These are the two
Mm-hmm.
topics which has been done in 2 days. These are admin related topics. So
Okay.
whatever is, if anybody is confirming this course and want to start from scratch, so anything which is missed, I will cover up those courses. That is not an issue. Okay. So that is
Fine.
not an issue. What I mean to say here is, because mostly this is development related topic. So here you can see from 5, you can see, right? From here to, I think, till here. Everything is your scripting specific. So
Mm.
client side scripting, how client communicates with the server, right? What are the APIs involved in it? Everything I will cover up. Okay, these are all client side related scripting components. Then you have server side related components. For example, if you want to create a record in any table, how you will do that, right? Through all the crude operation, insert, update, delete, all the things I will cover up. In the server side and the client side, we have different APIs. All of you understand what is the meaning of API?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
API basically application programming interface. So here the client side, see, client side and server side both are ServiceNow, right? Earlier they has, they were different, right? For example, you are doing front end is your .NET and your back end is your SQL Server or something. So because both front end and back end is ServiceNow, so this APIs help us to actually call the methods. Okay, so I will cover up this. Then you have events and notifications. Like suppose whenever you are submitting the form, the approval should, any email should go to your manager like this, if this is the use case. So how will you set up the notification part? Now here, the admin part is you are setting up the notification. Notification is going to some person for approval like this. Okay, but what is value addition I'm adding here? I'm also adding here mail script. Mail script means how will you embed a table or how will you customize your email? For example, in your email, you embed one link. So whenever you click on that link, you will be redirected to some page. This is a customization. or you can embed a table inside the link and there you are showing the records. These are the things that we can do using mail scripting. Okay. Normal notification is your admin topic. And when you call a mail script inside the email, that is your development. You're doing development there because you're doing customization there. Now you have import export, that is your bulk importing something from third party, for example, Excel, that is your import export. You will have scheduled job. You are running something. This is also one of the starting point of automation in ServiceNow. Suppose anything which is, these are jobs, means anything which is executing on a weekly, monthly, daily basis, you are executing something. For example, suppose you want to email your manager whatever the incidents you have worked on, right? Whatever the incidents you have worked on, that particular list of records in the form of an PDF, you want to share to your manager. So every time you do not want to do that manually, you want to schedule something. For example, every week, Friday at 7 p.m., automatic, whatever work you have done in the entire week, it will go to your manager. Okay, so like this. So you need not have to send it manually. There is an automation. So this type of work you can do using schedule job. So schedule job also you can see there is a script here, right? Mostly in ITOM or any higher order uh, modules, we have schedule job. So schedule job is very important. Scripting and schedule job is very important. Then you have service catalog. Service catalog, record producer, all these are related to your application layer. Okay, so till now, here, starting with this, starting from here to your this, it is your database layer. Okay, so basically ServiceNow is divided into two parts. One is your lower end part is your database layer, and the upper layer is known as application layer. So database layer is basically which is handled by your admin team or someone who is a developer. Okay. Now, when I talk about this catalog and all those things, this comes up as a part in application layer. Application layer is that layer where user interacts. For example, what is a catalog? It's basically a GUI form where user is submitting the request. It can be an incident, it can be a request. Do you have any idea what is an incident? Any idea what is an incident? Okay,
A
if
risk which has been materialized is called an incident. So something which is a threat which has been acted on the company.
incident is something which is not working. If anything is broken, that is an incident. That means if your laptop is not working, mouse is not working, being an employee of an organization, you will raise a ticket, right? You will raise a ticket somewhere. That particular section is your portal. So if any employee of an organization is facing any issue, he wants to create a ticket, that is your incident. Request is something different. Request means you need access to something. Maybe you want to access some group, or you want to access some software, you require installation of some software, like that. This becomes your request. So all the requests are handled by service catalog. Okay, so here this is the difference between request and incident. You can see this is an incident. Okay, suppose suppose my mouse is not working. So being an employee of ABC company, I will raise a ticket that becomes your incident. Okay, I raise a ticket, my issue is resolved. I got one mouse as a replacement. Now, again, after a few days, this mouse stopped working and I created a ticket again. Okay, now multiple times I'm creating ticket because the mouse which is getting replaced is not good or it's not proper, or maybe there is some issue. So multiple time, if the issue is raised by a certain device or certain user, it becomes a problem. Okay, reoccurrence of a incident multiple times, that becomes a problem. So see, incident you can ignore. It can be cancelled. Okay. But once the problem is created out of incident, it has to be resolved. You need to find the root cause analysis, right? Why the mouse after replacement is not working. So maybe they will troubleshoot something, they will troubleshoot my port, or they will suggest some solution. So here comes the change. Change means any change of hardware or change of software, any change that actually resolve the issue. That in this case, suppose multiple times mouse have been replaced, but still issue is same. So change will be your laptop, entirely laptop will be changed, or the port where the mouse is used, that USB drive, that will be changed. So that is your change ticket. Okay. Now, what is CMDB? CMDB stands for Configuration Management Database. Okay. It is a central repository of ServiceNow. And any table that you create in ServiceNow comes under in CMDB. Okay. And basically, CMDB has two type of classes. One is your CMDB classes, which actually affects your CMDB table. Okay. Another one is your non-CMDB classes. No, non-CMDB classes. So non-CMDB classes consist of your incident problem change. Can you see the notepad?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. CMDB classes is your task, sorry, is your CMDB. Then CMDB CI, that is also known as configuration item, and CMDB rel CI, that is a relationship, the CMDB. Now, basically, if any client come to you like CMDB is basically for record keeping, we can go ahead with Excel also. Why CMDB is required? Because for each and ServiceNow is on subscription basis. So every module that client uses, they need to pay for that. So obviously they need to pay for the CMDB as well. So client may ask you that we can use Excel also, right? For record keeping. What is the requirement of CMDB? So the difference between Excel and CMDB is CMDB is not only used for record keeping, CMDB also stores the relationship. Now, what is the advantage of that? Suppose there is a, I'm just giving you one example, why CMDB is important. Now, suppose there is a Tomcat Apache server. Okay. This server, it is in application layer. Application layer where all the where the application is hosted. For example, Facebook must be hosted on some particular server. That Facebook must be having some IP address, right? That IP address must be hosted in some server. That is a server, Tomcat Apache server, and it is in the application layer. Okay. Now this is this Tomcat Apache server is dependent on two load balancers. So underneath Tomcat Apache server, there are two load balancers. Okay, load balancer 1 and load balancer 2. Okay. Then you have, after this, you will be having two two application servers. Application server 1 and application server 2. And underneath you can have database server. Okay. DB server 1 and DB server 2. Okay. So suppose if this load balancer goes down, that means all of these are machines, right? So it may be possible any of this server goes down. So if this server goes down, this will raise a ticket that this goes down. And all of these are in different geographical area. For example, if we consider India, then this is in Bangalore, this is in Mumbai, this is in Noida, and this are in Gurgaon, right? All are geographically separated. Now, none of them are, they don't know this is down or not. Suppose this is down, so this will raise a ticket. Automatically, this application server is dependent on this. So this is down, so this will also down, this will also down. Okay, both of them will raise a ticket. And this too, since these are running on this application server, so this will be down as well. Okay, now why relationship is required? Because see, as a network operator, you are getting incident from this, this, and this too. You are getting 5 incidents, and all of them are critical, right? So as a person who is resolving the tickets, he doesn't know which one is most critical. How he will get the root cause analysis from the relationship? Or if we take in other way, if the service, or if the service owner or the product owner of a particular product wants to know that if how much loss has incurred if this was down for 30 minutes, how he will calculate the loss? Depending, because this is down, this was down, all these are down. From this, how many areas are impacted because these are down? So all these things you can depict through relationships. From Excel, we cannot get that. And since relationship helps to find out, because this is the root cause, because this was down, all are down. So he will make this up. Once this is the primary root cause is up, all of them which are down because of this will be up. So he need not have to resolve all of the incidents, because parent incident is resolved, all the child incidents will be resolved automatically. Are you getting me? Why CMDB is required and how CMDB is different from Excel?
So CMDB has the relationship with the application with all assets put together in a context. That's what I'm trying to say, right? It's not an independent item of an asset or a server or a router or any device. It is a group of assets that is linked to a particular business value, and it has also linkages from top to bottom or bottom of the however you call it. So based on the incident weightage with all these assets, then you derive saying that this is the loss expected because of this thing which is down. And if you make this particular X component up, everything is going to be up. So that type of decision making will come from the relationship, however you maintain that in the CMDB, right? Is that how it is designed?
Yes. So this is not only CMDB, you have heard the term CSDM. CSDM also work on relationship. This is something which is your in the CSDM you will be having services. Now I have just given you the layout of it. This is what service mapping is. So CSDM also the same thing. There will be a business services. There will be underneath there will be application services. Underneath there will be the servers. Suppose this is your load balancers, and then this is your database servers, how they are interlinked with each other. What happens when one server goes down, how other servers or other services are impacted, right? This is what CSDM is. And this is actually based on the relationship. Relationships are important when we talk about how they are interlinked, how the different components of ServiceNow, how the different things are interlinked. Now, best practice is we should not create a standalone CI. Okay, there should not be any standalone CI. All the CI should have a relationship. Either it should have a parent or it should have a child. Okay, so this is all about CMDB part. Then I will talk about, see, workflow. I will cover the workflow, but workflow are not used nowadays. It may be obsolete in few versions. So ServiceNow do not, recommend workflows. So I will be covering up workflow activities. I will cover up, but mostly I will give importance to flow designer. Basically flow designer, there is no coding. Okay, but when we talk about specific use cases related to flow designer, we will talk about custom actions. Custom action is something where we talk about the scripting. Even subflows is also something where we talk about scripting. Then we have error handling. I'm just giving you a simple use case related to this. Okay, so use case is I want to submit a form. Okay, it is like transfer form group. Okay, there's a transfer form. So I have submitted the form, and it will go to anyone who is any person can submit that. So person has submitted for the transfer form. Okay, it will go to the manager, it will go to its manager, and if the manager approves that, then it will go to the department where he is transferred to. If that person also approves that, then there will be certain steps and he will be added to that group. Okay, this is the use case. So first of all, uh, what are the catches here? Now it will go to its manager. Imagine a situation where there is a user who submits the form and there is no manager in that case. Okay, then your flow will be break, right? We do not have anything right now if the person is not having manager. So what I will do, I will write a custom action which will check the user who has requested whether the user is having a manager or not. The response will be yes or no. If the user is not having manager, then there will be some other department or maybe some other person who will approve that. If the user is having manager, so normal flow. Okay, the email will go to there and he will approve or reject like that. Again, same thing. So here, few things we will do the customization. Again, error handling is also required. Do you guys know about try and catch block?
It's
Uh,
long ago. Error
Okay, try
handling,
and
yes.
catch block is something related to error handling. Suppose I write some script. Okay, just I'm giving you a layman example. Suppose I have written some script. If there is any loopholes or to or if there is any error, the output is not coming as expected, then there should be a catch, right? Where you can provide, okay, see, suppose I want to print a number. I can print any number from 1 to 100. I'm just giving you a simple example. Suppose I want to print a number between 1 to 100. So I'm asking user to give a number between 1 to 100. So I'm giving the number 0. So what I have said, give me a number between 1 to 100. And I'm giving the number 0, or I'm giving the number 101. Okay, this is out of range. So this is not under our proper flow. So in that case, there will be a catch. Catch is please write the number in a specific range. You will give some error message. Okay, then the person will again write the number between that range. Are you getting me? The use cases.
Yep.
Then we will be doing portal. Okay, sorry. Then there will be a integration. Integration, we will be doing your REST API integration, scripted REST API integration, SOAP integration also. Email integration I used to provide, but now I think this is again available in the PDI. So I will be showing up email integration. Then I will show you up the integration you using third party like Postman, and there will be some other integration through Jira. So it will be a bi-directional integration or maybe a unidirectional integration. Okay. For example, suppose a case, suppose for example, a ticket is created in ServiceNow. Okay. As soon as the ticket is created in ServiceNow, a case is created in Jira. Okay. And whenever any modification is done on that case, right, it will be updated in the ServiceNow ticket. For example, I have created a ticket called ABC 101. Similarly, a case is created ABC 101 in Jira. I have done some modification, or maybe in the work notes, I have done some updation. Same updation is done on the ServiceNow ticket ABC 101. So this is bi-directional integration. Okay. So we will do with Jira and maybe with Slack if Slack is free. Jira, I know till now it is free. So I will show you up in Jira, and then if Slack is free, then I can show you up in Slack also. Then we have service portal, like creating the portal, all the widgets that you can see, the widget concepts and all. For this, you require certain knowledge. That is your HTML, you should know Bootstrap, you should know CSS. So expectation is you should know basics of them. So before I start this class is if you know the basics of, HTML tags, just go to the W3 schools and get the basics of how to create HTML tags, CSS, how to design, basics, only basics, because already the course is huge, right? So I will not be covering up the basics. You should know the basics at least, how to create HTML tags, how to know one should know the CSS tags, bootstraps, that it, basics only. And then we have reports, how to use reports, dashboard, and all those things. Then this use case, a real-time use cases of incident problem change. CMDB also, I will cover up the high level overview. And then there will be a project, custom project, where I will use all the topics that I have discussed so far. We will be creating tables, we will be creating fields, we will be applying, we will be creating forms, we will be applying service client-side scripting, server-side scripting, everything like real-time project. So the project that I have worked in ServiceNow, so right now I'm working in an MNC. Before that, I was working in ServiceNow. I have created some projects there. So those projects I will use in this training. Now questions, please.
So what will be the course duration? And basically we'll be covering all the development topics, right?
Yes, all the development topics.
And the duration.
Duration will be your 50 hours, because it will comprise 50 hours maximum, because it will comprise your custom project as well.
So has it
Because
started or is
custom,
going to start? Sorry.
which one?
No, the question is, the course has started
Course
or
is only two
it's all
topics. Two topics
uh,
has been started, as I shown, right? Tool
okay.
introduction and how to create user. That is started. If you
Mm,
want to enroll from the scratch, then I will
mm.
take care of that. Don't worry.
Okay.
So
So
I
is
will
it
do additional.
okay, is it a daily course or like you do it on the weekends? I suggest if it is weekends, it's well and good so that we have some time to learn and come back because this is
We
related to
can
coding.
see it is a huge course. If I do in
Okay.
weekend, it will not be completed in 4 months. It is a very huge course, because there is a
Okay.
project also. See, what are the things that I'm giving in this course? Admin, development, entire, all the use cases. See, it is not like in all the trainings you get, because I am myself a developer, okay, an
Mhm.
implementation specialist. So what are the complex use cases I have worked on? All the use cases I will provide to you. I don't know why you are enrolled in this course. Are you looking for a job change, or you want, to learn this? But I assume you are a newbie, and I'm giving here scripting knowledge, which is 8 years, around 8 years, 0 to 8 years. Okay. So
Okay.
whatever the use case I have worked on in the real time, all the use cases will be given in this training. Secondly, I will also provide the Word documents of the scripting topics. For example, if I am talking about server-side scripting, script include, assume. So for script include, whatever the use cases I have explained in the class, I have Word document related to that. You will get the recording from Priya. There is no labs. And I will also provide the Word document. Okay, so that you can also practice at home. Classes will be on alternate days, that is your Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, I'm
Okay.
giving 1 day break because so that you can also grasp the concept. Okay, and I will also provide for each topic there will be a assignment, because these are the assignments I generally give in the corporate training for better understanding. Okay, because it's not like I'm explaining the things and I'm taking the session. You should also practice. Okay, to have a hands-on, so real-time use cases. Then CV preparation is there, interview grooming will be there, and also I said there will be a project. Once you complete the project yourself, I will guide you, but mostly you have to do this. I will guide you, right? But that will give you a real, confidence that whether you can handle the project alone or not. Because in the companies, I don't know, but what I faced is I am an individual contributor. I didn't get any help. I didn't had any team. So if you want good package, don't expect that you will be a part of any team. You will be an individual contributor, and there is no one in the company generally nowadays to help you out. Okay, if you ask too much for help, they will give you. I mean, anyone can simply, they inform the manager this person doesn't know thing, and he keep on asking, which is a negative feedback. So after doing this training, I don't think you will face any issues till now. So people get good, I mean, they are moved to ServiceNow with good packages also. So as a developer, scripting is very important, because first round of interview is your scripting session. Is they will give you a use case, you will be sharing your screen, and you have to resolve that either using background script or some other way. But that is the first level. And second round is they will ask you what you have done in this project. For example, if you say I am a ITSM specialist, so they will ask you what kind of customization you have done in incident, problem, or change. Or if you are saying I'm an application specialist, custom application specialist, then they will ask you, okay, what type of applications you have created, what type of typical use cases you have done, what kind of complexity you have faced, like that. So I will give you the, because this is job specific training. So I will give you the use cases along with the how you resolve them. I will answer them in the interview. So 50, around 50-hour course.
Okay, the timing is same, right? It happens in the evening, or does it happen in the morning?
Uh, Evening I can take up, but that depends on the number of students. But now it is morning only, I think 9 to 10. Yeah,
9 to 10. Oh, okay, okay.
highest. Yeah. Evening is, I am also working, so evening sometimes it is difficult for me. I also have back to back scrum calls. So depends. It depends, if the number of students are more, then I will take up evening. Otherwise, it will be on the morning.
Okay, fine. So we need to contact Priya for
Priya.
enrollment, right? Because there is one more course going on in the morning. I think she'll help us to coordinate.
Yeah, so I am the one who is sending the regular message in the group. So
Mhm.
you can connect with me for all the information. We
Okay.
are planning to start this batch from next week, Tuesday.
Okay, fine. Good. I'll connect with you. Thank you.
Any other questions, anyone? Somebody asked me about flow designer, right?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot your name. Can you?
Ayanika.
Okay. So yeah, I was asking, yeah, so that another thing I just want to like, you are working as a like ServiceNow fully developer, core developer, or as a like ServiceNow GRC implementation or CMDB implementation.
I am working as a CMDB specialist, CMDB and custom application specialist. So I'm having both two roles. One is your ITOM and CMDB specialist, and
Mm.
second role is my custom application specialist. I'm doing two roles in that. So in the CMDB, I'm providing solutioning to my clients. So you can consider it as a solution architect.
Okay. And another thing, like you provides like a interview questions or answers, like generally the interviewer they ask about like
Yes, yes, I will
so that
provide.
that will be in a documented.
Yes, in a documented way. So this
Uh,
particular course is
mm,
job, sorry, for the job only. So that once you complete this course, you can apply for the jobs. So CV preparation, mock interviews, I will take up after the project. That is why it is 50 hours course.
Another thing I just want to ask, like suppose if someone asks to like set the user automatically depend upon the departments. Okay, once you're selecting your department, then user should be who is the like incident owner should be selected automatically. Another thing, if you want to like create an incident automatically, so will you be cover those things also?
I mean, you are saying whatever the use case you will provide, you want me to provide the solutioning, right?
Yeah, means that is means
Yes,
that yeah.
yes. Don't worry, I will provide.
So somehow, suppose we are developing, means if you are giving assignment or we are developing something, so somehow if we need a help on something we are not able to do, means suppose we are exploring something through the scripts or something. So will you
In
help
the
on that?
course in the course time, if you are asking something, if I'm done with that particular topic, then you can ask. I will give you solution. It's not
If
like
not,
it
if
is
not
not
means
like,
later.
huh?
If not,
Later,
suppose
later, then you have to connect with Priya because
okay.
course will be completed. After that, I'm not saying I will not give you solutioning, but yes,
mm,
you need to connect with Priya, and from that we can connect offline.
See, because suppose you are teaching or you are teaching something that is we are got it, we are able to do that, but we have to be do also like hands-on from our side also. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes what happens like we are not able to do some action or some task. So for that, like if we get us help someone that starting
Yes,
initially,
yes.
that will be fine.
See,
That will yeah.
as I said, see, every day I will be with some topics, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
topic list is very huge. You have seen, right? And
Mm,
for each topic, it will take 2, 3 days time because there will be a lot of use cases. So
mm,
when suppose I am right now with suppose I'm just giving an example. I'm doing client side scripting. Okay,
mm,
there is no nothing called server side scripting I have introduced. But
mm,
you are coming to me with an incident question which has server side script logic.
mm,
So
mm,
I will answer your question once the topic is done. Otherwise, it will
mm.
confuse others.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
You got me? I
yeah,
never
yeah.
said I will not help you. I will help you once the course is topic is done for that day, and I will
Mm,
ask others to leave. Then I will resolve your question. Okay.
So basically, you will get the time after completion of topic. Suppose we are having a 1 hour of session. And
Mhm.
after 1 hour, you can stay in the call and you can discuss your doubt with the trainer.
Okay, and another thing, just a last question. So how in this course, like a CMDB things that are helpful for us? Because means because in the service now having like a different modules, I can say a different item and then ITS and then CMDB. So how CMDB it is useful for us now in this course actually?
See, CMDB is useful for everyone. It is central repository where all the tables, everything, that logic that you will create, everything will be stored.
Okay.
That is the reason ServiceNow has made CMDB and CSDM as a data foundation course. So first thing is your CMDB should be clear, right? You should have
Mm,
basic understanding of the CMDB. Then
mm,
only you can implement incident problem change or any type of module. Okay.
yeah.
Now in this course, because ITOM is a different module, I take different session for the ITOM. So I will not take up CMDB because it is itself a different module, big module. So here I will only take up the what is CMDB and high level overview of the CMDB.
So
Okay.
will you cover item also or just
No, no,
CMDB?
no. ITOM is and CMDB are in different modules. I will only take up here the admin topics,
Mhm.
admin and development, specifically development topics. And CMDB, I will just give you the high level overview. We have different course for CMDB and ITOM.
Yeah, okay. That's all I have.
Any other question? Anyone who wants to ask me? Any doubts or anything you want to include in this particular training? Any topic?
I'm good, thank you.
Priya, please share the scripting recordings with them. You have,
Okay,
right?
sure. Yes, I have
Share.
that.
Okay, I have given some recordings to Priya. She will share with you so that you can understand the way I teach, right? So, yeah, please share with them.
Yeah,
Sure.
the classes are going to start on next Tuesday, right?
Yes,
Yes,
next
next
week.
week. Tuesday.
So,
I will share
who is, just a
the
second, who is extremely new to this course? I mean, who doesn't know anything about tool, anything about user? I think Imran is new, right? Imran or
Yes, I'm
maybe
new.
Shoaib. You are new, except you,
Yeah.
who is new?
I've
I'm from
unmuted.
Archer.
Preeti, you are
Yeah,
new, right? Preeti, Imran, and who else? I
Akash.
mean, Akash. So, I mean, you three don't know how to create a user, how to create a table, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, if okay, okay. So, if we are planning to start from next week Tuesday, so I will start from scratch. That means I will start from your tool introduction and everything from start. Okay? Because they have also taken 2 classes, so it will not be a problem.
If it's possible, please share the recording of those two classes so that will give an idea to do some homework and come to the first session.
Sure, sure, sure. Priya, please share the recording with them as well.
sure, Anika. Okay, I think
Any other questions? Anything? So basically, if you this since I said this is a fundamental course, once you have hands-on on the scripting, which is I think very important, because in each and every module there is a customization. Mostly client do not go ahead with a out of box things. So you do any module, irrespective of any module, if you need to do certain things, certain customization, you need to write business rule, you need to write scripting code, you may need to write schedule jobs. These are all scripting specific. Okay, that is the reason anyone who is new to ServiceNow and wants to, go ahead with any module. That is that person's choice. But you should start from this particular course to get the fundamentals, to get the business idea, to get the logical idea, to get the technical things, how it works, like that. Okay. So no more questions, I think.
I have one question.
Yes, yes, sure.
ServiceNow certification is mandatory for nowadays, or it is not important to get the calls?
See, CSS certification is mandatory. Okay. Yes, another
Okay.
thing is once you complete this course, I will share the terms of CSA, CAD, ITSM. Because once you complete this course, you will be eligible for these three certifications. I will share the dumps with you. So you can apply. But see, CSA is very important. I'm also CSA certified. But if your company, yes, another thing is CSDM and CMDB, which is also free right now. You can also apply for that. It depends now. Few companies they generally say that CAD is mandatory as a ServiceNow uh, custom application developer, but it is not for few companies. It is mandatory, not for all. Generally, people are looking for the skills. There are many people in the market, but not everyone is having skills. So they are not going ahead with. I know one person who used to be my student. He was working in TCS. He was new in ServiceNow. He used to be a asset manager, and he used to work with Snow. He used to work with Snowflake. Okay, he